We are Stephen and Jill. Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
Hello.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butala.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from sunny Southern California.
Today, Jill and I talk about career path and what we learned. We just finished our first 10-week session for career path.
With the very first ever group.
And with glaringly positive results. So Jill's gonna talk to us about it. But before she does, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free. And if you are already a member, please join us on Discord.
This is a very interesting username. Modern Asset Management. Okay. We just funded our 20th partnership deal. Most of the sales have been on terms. I found a couple of great partners here. My goal is to build up a portfolio of seller finance contracts. My day job is running a small
Financial tech.
Oh, thank you. Financial tech, specializing in subprime medical loans. We work with hospitals and surgery clinics and underwrite, buy, and collect the accounts. We have a robust application website and use a full loan management system. Currently, there are 1,400 active accounts. This takes way more than 40 hours a week to operate. So I'm not I'm not just a passive investor. We bring real experience to the table. I'm looking to buy, originate, fund, manage, etc. Target here is using the machine we've built and improve our assets under management. If you have experienced a good volume of smaller deals, we might be a fit. Also, if I'm completely off base, just weigh in. Thanks to all. So far, this has been a great community. Interesting. So they're taking what they already know and basically knowing how to do terms, transactions, and manage accounts, and do it with land and get other people to be bird dogs and bringing them the deals, and they'll fund them and help them manage them. I'm sure for some people, that's good.
This is something I've been waiting for a long time.
Cool.
Imagine this. You're new, or you already have an well-established business like us. Properties come in. You're looking at the asset. Some assets scream to be sold on terms. You can drive right up to them. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with them, like this weekend. You can camp on it. It's in a beautiful area. It's not necessarily a builder lot, but it's some kind of rec property that a family wants to purchase and use over time and then resell for more. There's a lot of assets that classify that for us. You don't have any money, but you're great at finding them. You find it, it's great for terms. You call this company, they buy it and you manage the asset, or they actually manage it for you and pay you a percentage. How fast do you think, if you're good at buying good properties like this, can you build up a portfolio with these guys and make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month?
Pretty quickly.
Really, really fast.
Mm-hmm.
This is very unusual. People to fund deals more like us, which is a lot more common in this group, is here's an asset. Jack and Jill, here's an asset. It's $50,000. I know it's worth 120. I've done 25 deals. I need the 50 grand. We write the check. You go and sell it, and we split the prop. That's the regular deal funding model. But if you have that other personality type that loves these payments, and there's a lot of people that do, and there's nothing wrong with that. Think about how much better it would be to get a couple $100 a month from a deal that you fed these guys versus owning a duplex.
Oh, that's for sure.
Because that's what this is.
I don't have to think about that.
The whole world's out there trying to buy single family houses and rent them out. Or this is so much, and if the money's better.
Mm-hmm. I get that. Cool. Thanks. I'm glad they're here.
Today's topic, the first career path is over. What did we learn? This is why you're listening.
Okay, so we're going to talk about three things. We're going to talk about what we learned. I'm going to give an example. You give an example. We're going to talk about what we saw our members take away from this, the career path people. And we're going to talk about improvements that we saw them do. And then I'll talk about what. So first, let me explain real quick again what career path is. We just finished group number 1. We've never done this before. We do 1 a quarter and it lasts 10 weeks and it's 15 people. That's it. It is you and us.
We teach it personally. Jill and I.
Going through whatever you need, whether it's You're brand new to this. You just sold a company. You got a bunch of money. You're going for it. This is your new business now. And
It's
you're
your
learning
career.
it all the way. Or maybe you're 3 years in, 5 years in, 10 years in. I don't know. You've been doing something else in real estate and you want to take it to the next level or change your niche, something like that. It's all of the above. And we're here to help you, directly get to where you need. There's so much time that we personally input. There's a special group for you, a special phone number. You have your own bat line. It's really kind of cool. Lots of good stuff. Attention. So we just finished the first one. And so first of all, I was going to talk about what I learned. What I learned that this is needed. For some people can take an education, take the material, read it, run with it, and go. Not everyone can do that. Some people need a little bit of more tacking along the way. They need to be, and it's more than just, I have, the online community, landinvestors.com, and I have Discord, and I have accountability groups, and I have, these are all things that are included in the regular membership, and I have the Thursday calls. Man, I really need to be sitting, the equivalent of sitting next to you in a room, because that's what it kind of is like, on our career path days. We're there for a couple hours all talking. It's like we were all in one room in a big, because we can't, well, we sort of can, we're getting there, but if we could all sit in a boardroom together, we would be. But this is what this is. We're all kind of on the call together. So people need that much direction. So what do you think is the one thing, first of all, that you learned?
I learned that if you are serious, it's called career path. If you want to buy and sell land, I don't care where you are in your career, and it's your which point you are in this. If you want to make it your career, this is the fastest way to do it.
Cool. And everybody came in with the right mindset.
Yeah.
That's
and you're
good.
taking it super seriously,
Yeah.
and everybody showed up. Like we don't take attendance or anything silly like that. We had full attendance on every single event that we had for 10 weeks straight.
Mhm.
Not a single person they were all there to learn. And we
Showed
all
up.
contribute. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of us contributed equally. I learned a lot of new ways to buy and sell land.
There's
I
a
did.
good one.
I
That's a good
personally
one.
did.
Perfect. Okay, number 2. What do you think that this group took away? I think that they got incredible insight inside the head of Stephen Jack Butala. I'm dead serious.
That's probably true.
Because there was some times we have at office hours where there was a little bit of like a kind of a brainstorming session. And it was really, I think, beneficial for people to go, oh, that's how he looks at this kind of thing. And then that parlayed into very detailed state and niche information.
Yeah, I think it's whatever the career path members wanted it to be. It became that for them.
Mhm.
It's not a lecture. It's not an accounting class in college. There's a presentation component to it that Jill and I do, all 10 modules where we talk about specific stuff, but then it can be at the end, there's a Q&A all the way through. So it's like we're being in a real small class with somebody,
Mhm.
with 2 people that have make millions of dollars a year doing this. And you can ask them anything, ask us anything. And then there are several times where multiple people in the class said, yeah, that's awesome, but this is how I do it. And here's why. And I do it in Tennessee, and this makes more sense here.
Mhm.
So there's no questions go unanswered. Like every single tiny little step of the way, and everybody's hung up on something.
Mhm.
I don't care if you have done this. We have people in the class that are making $2 million a month, $500,000 a year, or have never sent out a mailer.
Mhm.
And
All extremes.
everybody had something they had to get over, which
Yeah.
is why they chose to be in career path.
Totally. Then the third and final question is what improvements we saw from the people that attended Career Path. I saw 2. One is either mail movement. It was mail movement. Some had never done mailers and now they do. And the other ones are like now way more consistent about mail movement. And the second thing I saw was new selling strategies. One of the things that we do is like Stephen was saying, we have these 10 modules. Even though the 10 modules are modeled after the whole Land Academy program, we're adding a new spin to them. And we're talking about things that we do differently now in those modules. So, hey, this is what we know you're reading all about these sales things, but hey, this is 2021. This is a new thing that we just found right now. We want you to know about. And so that's, I think what I improvement I saw. What else can you think of with our people?
What's the question?
What improvements you saw in some of the people from week 1 to week 10?
Well, we asked everybody at the end. I did.
Mhm.
And so I can tell that very new people we were at the end of the session, would you do this deal was happening. We were, they never sent a mailer out, but by the end we were reviewing their deals and saying, yeah, I think we should do this deal, or no, we shouldn't, or yeah, we'll fund it.
Mhm.
And so, or in the case of the way more advanced people, there are scaling type bottlenecks that they were experiencing. They wanted to get it to the next level and they couldn't. So invariably that involves staffing and managing staff. So, which we are we have a lot of experience in that, both failing and succeeding. Or
that was another one.
Or lack of funding, which we started matching people up with the other. We've got hedge fund people in this group that are dying to, and so we were matching people with money, and it was a pure success scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bunch of ways that I am personally going to improve Career Path 2, but I can talk about them if you want.
Save it. We'll
Okay.
have more talking. We'll have more. No, it's good because I know we're going to talk about it enough. So let's wrap it up with this. So that was Career Path number 1, what we took from that. Career Path session number 2. Hopefully by now, the Career Path group number 1, by the way, you got your gifts in the mail. So there's some things coming to you.
Like what?
Like special, like cool stuff. I mean, we'll see it. Well, I should say, if you're Career Path number 001, please send me a picture of you wearing your Career Path 001 or something. That would be kind of cool. I would love that. But anyway, we are now, Career Path number 2 is open. I just want to end on this. We have a few slots left. So if you think this might be for you, or you just want to read up, find more information, talk to somebody about it, just go to landacademy.com. It'll hit you right in the face. It's right at the top on the website.
Jill and I launch a lot of products based on what our customer feedback.
Yep.
This was no different. And
You
it was-
ask, we listen.
And it was very successful. It is very successful. It's something we're going to do for a long time.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of products that don't work, and this is not one of them. It really actually worked.
That's awesome. Happy you could join us today. 5 days a week, you can find us here on the Land Academy Show. Oops.
Tomorrow.
I missed what was my other thing? I guess I did. Sorry.
Tomorrow, the episode on the Land Academy Show is called How Much Do Flood Zones Really Matter in Your Due Diligence? You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
I would like to add one little note. If it's something that we do and it doesn't take off, like Title Mind, we'll just discontinue it. Don't worry. We're not going to kick the can down the road. We've gotten really good at didn't work, pull it kind of thing.
Jill likes to be
Neighbor
positive.
Scoop, Parcel Fact, huge success. Now we're going to pour more money into it.
That's absolutely true. Jill likes to be all positive, and she doesn't want me to ever say negative stuff.
No,
but
I don't.
The truth is, this stuff doesn't work sometimes, and we kick it to the curb. And it's not because if 100 people are using it or 1,000 people are going to use it, we stick with it. We pour more money into it and development and all that. But if it's a wah, which sometimes happens, then you probably won't even know about it.
Hello. My name is Ying and his name is Yang. By the way, if you're interested in learning more about us or what we do, like I said earlier, check out landacademy.com or houseacademy.com. We provide the education, tools, and support you need to be flipping property like the pros. We are Steve and Jill,
Information
and inspiration.
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you find our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.